Ever notice how in COD, the more you have to grind for that gun skin, the more valuable it is, and the less valuable the other common skins are? That's the exact same thing with women. If you lay out too much on the table, if you tell her exactly who you are, a lot of details especially at the start, she will start losing interest. That's why by the end of this video, you'll know how to trigger her curiosity and make her want to dig in and trying to find out more about you. Not the other way around like most other men are doing. So if you didn't already know me, before we start, my name is Aris and I help busy men and entrepreneurs book more dates with hot women. I've been in the dating game for like 9+ years now. After different rejections and relationships, plenty of experiences getting to my current gorgeous and quality girlfriend that I'm with for 2 years now. So if you want her craving your attention, I suggest you to pay your fullest attention, because you might be this guy right now. I don't know if you can see. Oh, yeah. So you might be this guy right now and you're giving her plenty of love. Okay, let's see. So you're giving her plenty of love and attention, heart, imagine, whatever. And now she's giving you a lot of attention and love and everything. But after a little bit, you start noticing that she starts to lose that interest. Slowly, she starts going from this to this, and then from this to this, and basically now she's disinterested, and now you're both sad. And I don't blame you for doing this, because I used to do the exact same thing a few years ago. A girl that I found attractive, I used to give her all of my attention and tell her everything about me, my backstories, like my childhood, my dreams, my financial situation, my physique, like everything about me. I just kept telling them. And what they did is basically start losing interest in me, put me in the friend zone, and it never worked. But there is a way to fix this. Even if you are in this current situation, now you can get that attention that you wanted before, but now just with doing this. Cool? Okay, so I'm gonna explain more in a bit. So imagine you're at the gym right now and you are not wearing a pump cover, you have those muscles, boom, happy, you're working out, and at the end of the workout, you don't really see much of a difference. Like, you're working out without a shirt and you like looking at your muscles, it feels nice. But then at the end of the workout, you don't see a huge difference. You're like, slight pump. But imagine right now, the same exact situation, you're in the same exact situation, but now you're wearing a hoodie. Just draw a beautiful hoodie right now. Look at that shit. I'm an artist. So now you go to the gym, you have a pump cover on, you really want to take it off so badly because you want to look at your abs, you want to look at your big biceps, your chest, but you're chilling, you're like holding on, you're like, okay, cool, let me just discipline myself to finish the workout. That's exactly what you do. And then at the end, you take it off and you just see nice, juicy pump. You want to take pictures and videos of that. It feels amazing. You feel so proud of yourself now. Way more rather than this guy. This guy's like, meh, like mid, whatever, like poker face. You get my point? But this guy is super happy. That's the exact same logic with women. And how to put on that pump cover, basically keep that mystery inside of your relationship or the girl you're trying to date, is by doing this, what I'm going to tell you right now. So this is what you have to do. Just erase this while you're looking at my big back. It's nice. I know you like that. But yeah, anyway, as you can see from my beautiful handwriting, delay gratification. So what that means is, don't tell her everything up front, especially at the start. If you're just starting out to date a girl, to not go through this mistake, through this trouble of getting a girl disinterested in you and then getting hurt for no reason. Don't tell her everything at the start. So if she asks you what you do for work, what I would do personally is, rather than say, I do some, like, I'm working on my business, whatever, I do drop shipping, I do IT. Like, I wouldn't tell her that. Even though it makes money, even though it's like interesting to me, I wouldn't tell her that. I would tell her, I work with NASA. I'm working with aliens. I don't know, like something powerful that Tate says is, I help my people. And she might be thinking now, yo, what do you mean help people? There's not a job like that. What does that mean? Actually, is he kind of like a mafia boss? Sounds interesting. It's kind of hot. And now it's a snowball effect in her brain. She's creating her own reality. Like how like her imagination is like boom, expanding, making this small sentence something so fucking huge. And that's exciting her. And she doesn't know what's going on. Even though your version of helping people, helping my people, is helping your family with like a family business or helping moving boxes or some shit. The point is, you need to make her imagine that. And that is very powerful. That's what I would do, at least. Cool? So the second thing that you should do, that I did as well, which is very powerful, is be unpredictable. So just think about it, bro. All the jokes, movies, video games, they're all that entertaining and emotionally whatever loaded because they have plot twists. Just imagine right now if they didn't have any plot twists, if you knew exactly what was gonna happen, it was predictable. You would know exactly how the joke ended. Oh, cool. Okay, I know how the movie ends. I know what the game's about, how it ends. Inside. That's exactly how we as humans, and especially women, work. So if you use this knowledge, the next time you talk to her, rather than you just saying some shit that she would expect, say something that you wouldn't expect that has to do with your humor, for example, some type of joke that you wouldn't expect. Maybe something offensive, dark humor. Well, I like to say some dark shit. And she might be my girl, like another girls that I told them that then these jokes, they were like, oh, that's very offensive, you know? Like, but they deep down inside, they like that. They're like, oh, this guy doesn't give a fuck. So now another example is, rather than you taking her out on a dinner date, like every other guy can do, and she's gonna expect that, cool. Take her somewhere fun that you know is very fun, but it's very unlikely that someone will take a woman on a date to that place, to that event, whatever it is. You know those reels on Instagram that a guy goes to like a place where there's an amazing view and says, bro told me he knew a spot. Exactly this. You can use this to your advantage. If you know a spot, if you know somewhere, some place where it's super fun for you, by yourself, with your friends, you can go, take that girl with you. Because she'll be like, okay, why is this guy taking me to some random place? Whoa, this is actually kind of fun, actually. And now she's enjoying it way more other than eating in the same place she ate like 3 times, or like just a restaurant, which is like, okay, cool. Like, honestly, let me give you my quick unpopular opinion about restaurants. They're dog shit. Because imagine you, like, every single week or every single few days, every couple of days, you take your girl out for a date, you dress nicely to go to the restaurant and get judged by everyone around you because, you know, you look so lovely and everything. You sit down, you talk a little bit until the food comes. You start eating, but you don't talk in between eating the food because you're trying to enjoy it. Now you just want to go for a walk because you want to digest the food and everything. It's much more fun. And basically you spend a fuck ton of money just to feel a bit more important and judged by others and everything, which you could have done by ordering food at home, watching a movie, or somewhere else. You could have just grabbed some food and went for a walk in nature. I don't see the point in doing this every day or every week. Maybe once every 2 months, let's say. Cool, okay. But bro, these dates are so fucking boring. Let me know if you agree in the comments, bro, okay? I want more engagement. So that then moves me on to the last point, which is let her wonder. So now let's say a girl asks you, what are your plans for this weekend? What I would say is, what's something fun planned? Something interesting. Maybe for me, maybe for us, whatever the conversation is about. And now she's thinking, okay, interesting. And that's honestly so much fucking easier rather than saying, oh, I'm gonna do this and maybe do this, then you don't know, but you're giving too much away. So now she's like, oh, okay, cool. Must like be kind of boring actually. Wouldn't want to do that. But if you tell her something fun, even though you're sitting at home that day, maybe cleaning your house or going for a walk or some shit in nature, you're chilling, you're not doing much. It's kind of boring actually. She doesn't know that. She just knows that you're gonna do something fun. That's very fucking powerful. So again, if you want to take her out on a date, rather than telling her exactly where you're gonna go, tell her a secret. That's what I would do. And that's what I actually did a few days ago. I remember telling my girl that I wanted to take her out on a date to do something. And she was like, yeah, okay, cool. So we have two options. One is to do this. And I told her exactly what we're gonna do. And if that's not gonna happen because of the weather or because of the sun's gonna go down or whatever, then we'll do the second thing. But before I wanted to tell her exactly what we're gonna do, I kind of stopped and I was like, okay, it's a secret. That's what I told her. And she was like, oh, it's a secret. I want to know more. I was like, what is it about? What are we gonna do? And that kept her intrigued. There's suspense there. And even though I had something in mind then, at the end, when the day came, the whole event changed and I could do that just because I had the benefit of telling her that it was a secret. So now I took her to some place. So I took her to a cafe. We sat down, we drank some hot chocolate, ate some waffles, played some cards. Boom. Now she enjoyed that way more because she was thinking in her head, what exactly are we gonna do now? And boom, we did something fun. Anyways, bro, if you want to become more of a social butterfly and book more dates with hot women, then click the first link in the description to join the free community. There's also a free masterclass in there. And yeah, bro, stop wasting time, my G. Boom!